Alright guys, today I want to talk about something serious. Recently I've been having these really big struggles about big questions like, what do I do with my life, and what do I major in, and how do I know if I am going to have a successful, stable future? And there's not really one good answer to that, because no one can really predict what's going to happen to you. And I've been having to put a lot more faith in the unpredictable than I'd like to recently. So today I'm going to talk to you guys about what to do with your life. So I am currently a cinema major at San Francisco State University. And I don't like it here. I don't like the school, I don't like the weather. Most of the people I've met are pretty nice. I like my job, but this isn't the dream school experience that college should be. And not to mention the fact that I'm not even majoring in anything that I think I could see myself doing for the rest of my life. My sophomore year, I had this dream that I wanted to become a film director. Blockbuster, big screen film director. But then I applied to the Savannah College of Arts and Design as said film major. And my film entry for their scholarship was only 2 minutes in length, and they required 5 minutes. So they said that I could submit some pictures as a filler for the rest of that scholarship requirement. So as I was taking these pictures, I realized how much I really love photography and decided that I really wanted to make it a hobby of mine and minor in it when I transferred to SCAD. But recently I figured out that I really just want to do photography. I mean, I've had one experience in cinema so far here at SF State since I've only been taking general ed classes, and it wasn't something that I enjoyed. I was with a bunch of people who were friends and I was kind of the outsider of the group, and I didn't really get to do much or get really involved with the project, and it wasn't very fun to me. I have, however, been doing a lot of photography projects recently that I've really been enjoying, and I've been so fortunate to be able to do that kind of thing, which has led me to realize that I really want to major in photography. So my plan after that was easy: minor in cinema, major in photography, just switch them around. But then I spoke with a coworker who was telling me about cinema and photography majors that she knew who were having a lot of trouble finding work because they're both really competitive industries. She asked me if I was planning on majoring in anything else, like journalism, that I could pair with photography in order to find myself a more stable job. And this really got me thinking, and I've decided that I want to abandon my minor in cinema, because honestly I have no interest in it anymore. But now I can't decide what school I want to go to, because if I want to minor in something not necessarily related to photography or art, I can't go to an art school for that. But SCAD is like my dream school, and I really want to take photography there. So I started considering my options. I could go to school for 4 years and get my photography degree. And then I could go to a junior college somewhere and get maybe an associate's in journalism or English or writing, some other field in which I could really find some work. But then I looked into SCAD and I found some minors that I thought were really interesting, like advertising minors and entertainment management minors. And now all this information is just reeling around inside my head, and I'm just thinking to myself, what am I going to do with my life? And this is where I want to stop and tell you guys that you don't have to know that right now. And I want to just tell you guys that you're only 18 years old and you don't have to know this stuff. And I'm trying to tell myself that, but it's really hard because I don't want to spend an extra year in college and spend an extra $20,000 to $50,000 on my education. So I'm really trying to tell you guys that you shouldn't rush it, but it's also okay to be worried about these kinds of things, because it is legitimate to worry about your future and to think about what you're going to do and what can be stable and where you're going to find a job. Especially right now in the economy we all know we're dealing with, it's not that easy. But I just have to comfort myself in the fact that God knows where He wants me to go. As much as that might sound cheesy, He has a plan laid out for me. So I'm going to try to let that take control of my life instead of trying to control everything myself. And I'm going to try and let God lead me to where He wants to go. Hopefully that works out. I'll see you girls next week. Ooh.